In this video, I will explain you about event delegation model. So in this, we should understand what is an event and who will generate an event and what is this model. The first thing is a component. Component is a graphical element which can appear on the screen, which can be contained inside a container. So we have already learned about components in previous videos. So example of components, GUI components or AWT components are button, checkbox, radio button, frame, window, panel. All these are components. I will take the example of a component as button. Button is a component. And all these components will have three elements. First is their properties. Second thing, they have their methods. Not just button, all the components. They have their properties, means data members. Methods, which perform some operation, some action will be done, or some methods are related to properties. So those are property methods. Then the third important thing is event. Event. When something happens on a component, it generates an event. Like if a button is clicked, it is an event. It generates an event. If an item is selected in a list box, it's an event. If something you have typed in text field, then it is an event. So something happening on that component is an event. So components generates events. So this is about a component. When some event occurs, it must be handled. So for handling, we will have listeners. Listeners or receiver of an event. So components generate events and those events must be handled by these listeners. So listener means somebody should handle, somebody should listen or respond to that event. So listeners may themselves handle it. Listeners are receivers, so they themselves handle it, or there can be some other listener who will handle this one. Receiver will receive it, and this is a listener. This can be anything like how you design it. So usually we will make a receiver as a listener itself, or else you can have a separate listener. So once again I will tell you, component will generate an event and listener will listen and it will handle it. So now what does it all means? If see through an example, when a button is clicked, somebody should respond to the click of a button. What should happen when a button is clicked? So that action will be performed by this receiver, or we call it as a listener here. So a component generates an event and listener will handle that event. So this model is just like from real life. I will take one example so that you can get the idea. It doesn't look like a very new thing for you. I'll take an example. Take a daily life example. This is a shop. This is a apparel shop, or they sell garments or a dress. So you buy dresses from here. Okay. And you are a customer. You have visited a shop last week and you bought something. Now again today you are visiting them and you found that they have the old stock. They don't have any new dresses. So you ask them when the new dress arrives. So they say, we don't know. We are not sure when the new stock arrives. Now you want them to inform you that whenever a new stock arrives. So now arrival of a new stock is a event. Or suppose not just a new stock. Let us take another thing in this one. Like whenever they are offering discounts, it's an event. So this is an event. So they should inform you. This event should be given to you. You will handle it. If the new stock arrives, you know what you have to do. You'll go and buy some dresses. Or if there is a sale, then you know you will go there and you will buy some dresses. Alright. So this event, they should inform you. So event is happening in the shop and you are going to handle that event. Handling the event means not organizing the event. You will respond to the event by SMS or email. So for that, as a customer, you should register with them, right? You should register. You should give your email ID or you should give your phone number. You should get registered with them. Then only they can send you an event. So same way here also, listeners, they will get registered with the components. Then the component will send an event and listener will handle it. Or a listener, receiver or handler, whatever the name you call it as. So they will handle it. So in Java, we use the word listener. So here customer is a listener. Now as a customer, what you will do? As a customer, you will buy. You will buy. So this buy is your method. It is your method. So when you get registered, then with your phone number, once an event occurs, they will inform you. So you will perform buy. You will perform buy. So this method is called as callback method. Callback method. So when they are calling you upon phone or they are sending you an SMS, so they are calling you. So they are calling you back to call one of your method. So we say this method as callback methods. So yes, listeners will have callback methods. Now let us come back to our event delegation model. I will remove this. So in Java, we have components and they generate events. Then we should define our own listener, and the listener should be registered with the component such that if any event occurs, then the callback method of that listener will be called. That's it. The same thing happen. This is like a shop and this is like a customer, and customer have a buy method. So when an event occurs here, there is a sale or something, then that buy method will be called. So this is nothing but event delegation model. So why we are saying event delegation model, button itself will not handle its event. So it is handled by a handler or a listener. So that's all. Now the next thing that I have to explain you is, in Java, there are classes available for components. Button class is there, window class is there, for checkbox there is a class, for everything in the class is there. So already in the previous video I have shown you set of classes that are available for components. Then this event. So for events also classes are available in Java. Classes are available. For components also classes are available. Events also classes are available. For event also classes are there. So event will contain the information about that event. Like suppose a new stock arrived. So what type of dresses has arrived? Is it a winter collection or a summer collection, or is it a casual wear or formal wear? Or if there is a discount going on, then what is the minimum discount offered? What is the maximum discount offered? So like that, some information will also be there as a part of an event. So that is a class. So event is nothing but an object. So just I will give you a glance of these event classes. See, there is a package called java.awt.event. In that, these are event classes. The names may be new, sounds new for you. So we will learn about this slowly. Action event, adjustment event, component adapter or component event, right? Focus event. Adapter is also there. Input event, item event, key event, mouse event. These are the events. These are all classes for events. So when the event generates, an object of this class will be generated. Then coming back to our diagram. And for listeners, interfaces are provided. Interfaces are provided. See, when an event occurs, a callback method will be called. Callback method will be called, right? So that method must be there inside this handler. So how you can force any class to have some method by implementing an interface? So yes, for listeners, interfaces are available and they have abstract methods. So when you are making your own class as a listener, you must implement an interface. So classes are built-in available for components. Classes are built-in available for events, and this will be our own class. Listener will be our own class, and it must implement some interface, whichever event you are handling. So let us look at the interfaces also. These are interfaces. Action listener is an interface, adjustment listener, component listener, focus listener, item listener, Okay, key listener, mouse listener, all these are listener interfaces. If I click this, you will find some callback method present in this one. So callback will not be written there. We call them as callback method. So this action perform, there's a method inside action listener. So you must override this method. Okay, we will learn about all these interfaces and events slowly. So in coming videos, I will take a component, then I will take a listener, and I will handle the events. So in that way, we'll learn about component also, event also, and its listener also. Okay. So that's all about event delegation model. So that's all in this video.